Uhuru Kenyatta, the retired president of the Republic of Kenya, had initially introduced Raila Amolo Odinga to a group of very, very rich Mount Kenya businessmen and also professional elites who actually call themselves the Mount Kenya Foundation or the Mount Kenya Tycoons. So after Raila Odinga had a meeting with them, they agreed or they came up with an agreement of picking a crucial endorsement of Raila Amolo Odinga's presidential bid. So they actually decided to support Raila Odinga's 2022 presidency. And I want you to remember that these are the same Mount Kenya tycoons who decided to endorse or they backed Uhuru Kenyatta's presidency in the year 2013 and also the year 2017. And they are the same Mount Kenya tycoons who actually backed Uhuru Kenyatta's predecessor or the third president of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Mwai Kibaki's presidential bid in the year 2007. So these Mount Kenya tycoons appeared to be very, very important on Raila Odinga's side or the Azimio La Umoja Alliance side, simply because one, they are actually the influential club of big campaign financiers, meaning they funded Raila Amolo Odinga's presidential campaigns. They invested a lot of money in Raila Amolo Odinga's side. And secondly, they appeared to be very, very important simply because they branded Raila Amolo Odinga to be portrayed in a certain way that he is a safe person to work with. They made him a leader. So that is why they decided to support Raila Amolo Odinga's 2022 presidential bid. And these Mount Kenya tycoons, they are very famous people. And you may know majority of them. For example, somebody like James Mwangi. I'm very sure that majority of people here in Kenya know James Mwangi wa Equity, who is actually the managing director of the Equity Bank. Secondly, we have somebody like SK Macharia. This person, or Samuel Kamau Macharia, he is actually the founder and also a chair or the chair of Royal Media Services. We have somebody like George Muhoho. George Muhoho is actually the brother to the former First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, Margaret or Mama Ngina Kenyatta. And we also have somebody called George Muhoho, who is actually the founder of Bell Industries, or he is actually the vice chairperson of the Mount Kenya Foundation. And finally, we have somebody called Peter Munga. Peter Munga is now the chairperson of the Mount Kenya Foundation and who is also the founder of Equity Bank. So these are some of the Mount Kenya tycoons. They are actually 11 of them, but I've just mentioned a few of them, people who you may know. But ladies and gentlemen, in this video today, I just want us to talk about a very serious issue, whereby recently, when the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, attended the Nairobi Stock Exchange during the bell ringing ceremony, I managed to see some of these Mount Kenya tycoons. And according to credible sources, is that some of these Mount Kenya tycoons have actually defected from the Azimio La Umoja to Kenya Kwanza Alliance, the ruling government. So in this video today, I just want us to briefly look at why they decided to defect from Azimio La Umoja to the Kenya Kwanza Alliance. Somebody like James Mwangi, who attended that event. And I'm told that even SK Macharia, who is the founder and the chair of Royal Media Services, is currently working with the ruling government. And that is why, if you have noticed recently, Citizen TV is no longer criticizing Dr. William Samoei Ruto's government, simply because they are working together. So I just want us to look at that briefly. But before that, if you're watching this video for the first time, Please support me by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Please give this video a thumbs up. YouTube can recommend my channel to share to other people. And also you can support me by pressing that notification bell so that each and every time I upload a video on this platform, YouTube will automatically notify you. Otherwise, to my subscribers, I just want to thank you so much for your support. You can also put down your comment on the comment section below, because politics is all about engagement. And I will go through those comments because I believe that each and every person has or have their own political view or their political opinion towards any political activity. So thank you so much and feel very much welcome on this platform. Thank you so much as you subscribe. Why do you think the Mount Kenya Tycoons decided to defect from the Azimio la Umoja Alliance to the ruling government, the Kenya Kwanza Alliance, yet they did not support Dr. William Samoei Ruto's campaigns? In my personal view, the first point is that it is because of that business protection. I personally believe that they are seeking that protection from the ruling government. So as the ruling government must provide security for these Mount Kenya business people against external or internal risks, which may actually affect their businesses directly or indirectly. And also the ruling government should provide a conducive environment for their working spaces. That is the first point, that they are seeking for protection in the ruling government. The second point, I personally believe that it is actually because of political interest. And if I may ask you, my honorable viewers, what do you think Raila Amolo Odinga can offer the Mount Kenya business people while he is in the opposition side? In my considered opinion, he cannot provide anything, and politics or this thing is all about interest. They invest in you so that when you take over the government or when you take over power, you can also protect them. You can also service for their needs as the Mount Kenya business people. And remember that these Mount Kenya tycoons actually bring together wealthy business people from the vote rich of Mount Kenya region to actually support you, so that when you take over power, you may also remember them in one way or another. The third point is that they don't associate with the opposition. I want you to remember that these Mount Kenya tycoons have been supporting the ruling government since it was established in the year 2007. They have never supported the opposition side, because opposition side will never ever provide for their needs, for their interest. So because Raila Amolo Odinga is right now in the opposition, the leader of the opposition, that is why they have decided to defect to the Kenya Kwanza Alliance. And the fourth point is that I personally believe that it might be that Uhuru Kenyatta had forced them or had intimidated them to support Raila Amolo Odinga. That could be also another reason. And right now as we speak, Raila Odinga lost the elections. There's nothing else they can do. Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta will not talk on behalf of them. And because he used a lot of force, because he was the leader that time, he was the chief or the commander or the president of the Republic of Kenya. So they actually they had to follow what Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta told them. If Uhuru Kenyatta told them to go right, they must adhere to the instructions. So I personally believe that maybe Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta had intimidated them. He had forced them to support Raila Amolo Odinga, yet they did not want. That is why right now as we speak, they have decided to defect from the Azimio la Umoja to the ruling government, the Kenya Kwanza Alliance. That was my opinion for today. I don't know what you think. Let me hear your thoughts on the comment section below. And once again, I want to thank you so much for being involved in my YouTube channel. Until next time, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.